Hey boo, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to discuss Love is Blind, Season 7, Episode 3. Before we get started, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and thumbs up this video because I already know you're going to like it. If you're new here, hello. I think you should consider subscribing, sis, because I plan on reviewing the entire Love is Blind Season 7. And if you're coming back, boo, give me some. That's why it's with you. So this particular episode starts with the big reveal, the actual first reveal of the season. Garrett and Taylor. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little nervous about this whole meetup. But honey, I was pleasantly surprised. There was lots of love and embracing. It went straight into the conversation of race. Taylor was like, did you guess what race I was? And he was like, nah, it didn't bother me. They talked about her last name, which was the biggest secret in the pods, or the dead giveaway, as she would say. They couldn't keep their hands off each other. I'm happy for them. We didn't see Ramus or Ramses or something like that, and Bohan or Bodon talk about their number one, which happened to be the very same person. I can't remember which is which, but one of them just could not believe that that was the case. I mean, he was throwing F-bombs left and right. He was not expecting them to share the same number one. Then we see Marissa and Bodon meet in the pods. Soon as he walked through the door, I mean, he couldn't even get settled in. She couldn't even get on the couch yet. He was like, oh, I know who you're talking to. I know who you're also dating. He explained that they were pretty tight and best buddies. And her concern was, now that you guys know, I hope that one or the other don't back off and let the other one, you know, kind of like bro code in a sense. Now, he assured that that's not the case, but we're going to find out. We're going to see. I didn't realize that Bohan was previously married. I find it strange that they have the military background, but they both low-key prefer not to be with someone who has that background. In my mind, it went to the PTSD and all of the effects that people typically have post-military. What y'all thought they was referring to? She started talking to him as if this was her best friend, because they started comparing what he has that's like the other one. And it's like, baby, this is the wrong person to be having that conversation with. She really did share, though, that they had very, very, very huge similarities. And so that's what made the whole choosing harder. I don't know, y'all. Bodon is giving me gay best friend energy. I know for a fact he's a fun time. He could pull up with me to karaoke any day. I don't know, his mannerism is there. Do you pick that up sometimes as well? Truthfully, I feel like Bohan and Ramses' mannerisms are quite the same, which makes it so obvious why she's into both guys. Then we see Marissa and Ramses meet. Is it Ramsey or Ramses? Tomatoes. We see them meet up in the pods and have their date. And Ramses immediately brings up that he also is aware of who she's dating, and that it raises some concern. It had him in his feelings because he don't want to be vulnerable with somebody, and then ultimately she ends up choosing someone else, especially his buddy. But at the end of the day, this is pretty much what you signed up for, Ramses. They didn't get on the subject about kids, and she talked about, listen, I am not the stay-at-home type. I done went to law school for too damn long. I'm not staying at home with them badass kids. And then he kind of backed it up with, that's no problem. I don't blame you. The job that I have, I can actually be remote, and I don't mind taking care of the kids. But let's see how long that attitude lasts. I think this actually turned her on to him even more, because she definitely wants someone who's going to allow her to still be career-driven, career-oriented. You can definitely tell she has a passion for what she went to school for. Yet she also wants to have the love. She wants to have the kids. Love and marriage, love and the marriage go together like a horse and carriage. She wants the best of both worlds. Then we see Tim and Alex in the pods. Tim let it be known what he's not looking for, and that is a yes sir type of chick. He wants someone, because he expresses that he has a strong personality, someone who's going to actually put him in his place, not always in agreement with him, stand on business, and support him, but also have a mind of their own. And I get it. I get it. Then we watched Tyler and Ashley. And boy, Ashley went in there with her Academy Award speech. It was very heartfelt, though. I really have a soft spot in my heart for this couple. I really hope that they work. I really do. I'm rooting for them. It was the L-bomb for me, child. I wasn't expecting the whole love, but he been saying that since day one. 2 seconds in, he been expressing it. So I don't even know why the hell I'm so shocked. He finally proposed. I absolutely loved his speech leading up to the proposal. I'm so excited for this engagement. I really am. Now, why them girls get in their little group and talking about Brittany remind them of a little bunny? Low-key shade is so high. And because she's such a dodo head at times, honey, she ain't got them all at times. She's like,
yeah, you're right. I actually been told I'm like a bunny and I'm a free spirit. Or
whatever the hell she said. It's like, the men start talking about Hannah. Now, I don't remember that guy who was talking to Leo. I don't remember his name. But it was so funny how Leo was just assuming, oh, you didn't like Hannah. Like, you never really dated her, right? And everything he was like basically saying he didn't do, he did. He was like, yeah, I dated her. Yeah, we was talking. But I don't want to drop no tea. And he's like, no, tell me everything. I want to know. Let me know not only. And then he says, oh, she's 5'9" and I'm 5'8", and so she stopped dealing with me. Sir, so you mean to tell me the hot and steamy tea was that she's a stallion? And that she prefer not to talk to nobody that's shorter than her? I personally would probably do the same damn thing. I'm 5'10". I can't be around here with a little damn elf. Then we see Britt with the crocodile tears. And one thing she know how to do so far this season is pretend she don't know what the hell she was doing and cry. She started realizing the trauma that she's been carrying around, seeing that a lot of the guys, what did she label them as? Status quo men. That's who she typically deal with, and they have access to so many women. She's always finding herself competing, and now she's realizing that she's doing the very same thing again. Ma'am, you didn't realize, you literally signed yourself up for the very same thing you say you don't like to do. See what I mean? Airhead. She literally is in her feelings about having to go against other women, because this man has to date multiple women to figure out what he want to do. I just thought that was the purpose of the whole damn show to begin with. We then see Leo and Britt in the pods. And Britt is eager to know his decision. As a matter of fact, goddamn it, I'm eager to know his damn decision. Because at this point, goddamn it, damn, you should know. She starts crying again. She says she's tired of being labeled as the sweet girl. Leo's then trying to comfort her and give her affirmations. She ain't trying to hear that. His running around. The truth is just like really mind-boggling. And it's disturbing at this point. Like, Leo, make up your mind, sir. Make up your mind. I feel like these couples are the ones that's having the most dates I've ever seen in Love and Is Blind history. Like, I thought that the maximum dates is about 2 to 3. I've done seen about 15 dates with Leo, Hannah, Britt. He promised her that he was going to give her clarity at their late night date. So, honey. We then see Hannah and Leo in the pods. He started talking about his finances again. Goddamn it, I'm so tired of him about them finances. Then he's just sprung it on her like, look, I'm going to need a whole prenup. And she's like, okay. I don't really know what it is, but okay. I'm like, well, damn. That's what he like about these knuckleheads. The dinginess. She did say she completely understands and she's willing to do so. And that made him even more excited. I think Leo's love language low-key got to be love affirmations, because, baby, he want people to talk about his ass. He love to talk about himself and hype himself up, and he want other people to do it, too. Did y'all see his reaction, though, when Hannah mentioned she lost 45 pounds? He made it seem like he ain't mind, but, man, he had to double and triple think about what the hell she just said. I'm pretty sure that marinated with his ass throughout the night. We then see Hannah and Nick D in the pods. That's another one who got a lot of dates. He starts by asking, how was your previous date? And she like, look, sir, we not talking about him. We talking about us. Let's discuss us and this our time. It seems like when she spoke to the lady, she did mention that she want to kind of go ahead and throw out there that she lost weight. So she mentioned it to Nick D as well, that she lost the 45 pounds. That weight gain during COVID was real, honey. I feel like I did the same damn thing. I can't even lie. Nick D was like, look, for the 700th time. I don't care about how you look. I love you. I want you. This man has been assuring her over and over and over again, and she still keep on with this whole insecurity. It's blowing my mind. It's low-key stressful. It's actually aggravating at this point. I understand about insecurities. We all have them, but she needs to work on it. But almost she needs to leave the show and work on it, then try to go date. Because, baby, it ain't working hand in hand. Monica and Stefan, we didn't see in the pause. Or is it Steven? Tomatoes. Not Rosie Jane. Not to be mistaken for Mary Jane. Her stuffed animal she kissed before she left or hug up with at night. And then he's so excited, like, oh yeah, you're a weirdo. I love that. We're two weirdos. They shared the L word, which kind of shocked me. I guess they gonna be the next in line to get married. What y'all think? We didn't see Ashley and Tyler. Reveals. I just love them. Every time y'all hear me talk about them, I'm just gonna always keep saying I love them. Hopefully. This is the beginning. They both seem so relieved that they actually liked each other and what they saw. The chemistry was everything. They didn't spend the entire time lip locking. Like, they actually had conversations and flattering each other and complimenting each other and assuring each other that the same way I felt in the past, I'm feeling right here, one-on-one with you. Well, I was just so giddy for them. I'm not gonna lie. I can tell she was trying to hold her composure, though. She wanted to be all over that man, and I don't blame her. Then we see Hannah and Nick D in the pause. Lord have mercy. It's like we went from greatness to here we go again. Here we go again. She's complimenting his confidence. It's the whole it's me, not you attitude. Give me grace. I'm working on it. Nick was going to have to maintain a whole lot of patience. That same patience that he has right now in this pause, I'm hoping that he takes it with him outside the pause. Because, you know, people be shifting. Baby, he going to need it with this girl. They dropped the L word. I was like, okay, that's when I knew it was official. It was sealed and delivered. Hannah and Nick, they officially chose each other. Praise God, won't he do it? It finally happened. Somebody had to choose. We then see Leo and Britt on their second date. He starts talking about, I know what wedding ring you like. It's gonna be an oval, not a square. And you want it to be big, but sir, before we get to start talking about rings, can you please make up your mind? And so you can tell she's kind of like in that same energy, like, okay, yeah, I'll play along with this, but sir, I'm over it. All the questions, all the confusion, all the gaslighting, all the uncertainty, man, I just done had enough. I guess he must ain't realized that Hannah, they already made up her mind, because I feel like he would have went in a different attitude. After all that talk, the morning date, evening date, he still didn't know. Then we see Leo and Hannah on their date. That's how they ended. She wasted no time dropping that bomb on his ass. Like, look, sir, I done chose Nick D. Nick D done chose me. I couldn't keep waiting on you. You was playing around. You was undecisive. You was saying that you felt good some way about me, but you also felt that same way about her. And I'm just going to do you a favor, sir. Man, when I tell you, he just went damn near berserk. He was losing his mind. He was like,
no, Hannah, why would you do that? Hannah, I loved you. I was going to choose you. Why would you do that? What would you say if I asked you to marry you right now? Like, come on, man. I've been choosing you the entire time. If I would have known you've been feeling that way, I would have told you I chose you from the start. Don't do this to me. Are you guys serious? Did you really seal the deal or what? Please, Hannah.
And I'm just like, this man sitting here begging like Keith Sweat. What happened to the, I'm so confused. I really like you, but I like her. What happened to this? Like, it went out the window. Right before she dropped the bomb, he literally was saying, I really like you, but I still have a connection with her. And I think that put the icing on the cake for her. She's like, you know, let me just go tell this man what it is, and what it ain't. Because I'm sick of his ass. And then she just dropped that bomb on him and he went berserk. I wasn't expecting that reaction. I really thought that he was going to kind of like take it, swallow it, and say, you know what, I respect that, and keep it moving. That man sounded like a damsel in distress, honey. She kept stressing, look, sir, you did not know what you wanted. That's why I did this. Do you hear me? I've been begging and pleading, asking and wanting you to choose me, and you couldn't, so I had to do what I had to do. I had this whole man sitting over here who was actually choosing me from day one. I'm not going to keep playing with him and missed out. I almost did that the first time messing around with your ass. These 15 days later and you still don't know what you want. The man went crazy. He went to the dramatics, honey. I would have thought his ass was like top tier in theater class back in high school with the performance he put on. What the hell y'all think gonna happen? Do you think Hannah... And don't drop no spoilers, because I'm still watching the shows. I still gotta watch more. Hell, I ain't even gonna ask you, because you might just mess around and drop spoilers. But I'm gonna just say this. I'm not really sure. I'm hoping that Hannah don't renege, because she ain't gonna get no second choice. Like, you can't keep doing that and playing what people feeling. And then you don't want her to choose somebody because of the person she really wanted didn't choose her. And then now she's watching him when they're at the pool together. And, you know, all of that stuff that we have seen on Love is Blind. And I don't want that. I want her to live in her truth. But she can't keep waiting on a man who is so indecisive. I think the indecisiveness will be a turnoff. That's a turnoff quality. Look at me, the same person who be indecisive all the damn time. But I mean, it can't be both of us indecisive. Like, that won't work. I don't know, y'all. I'm clutching my pearls. Because I'm not sure. Come down in them comments and let me know which couple is your very favorite so far. Are you still sticking with the same person that you was rocking with from the beginning, or have your opinions shifted in any way? Talk to me in them comments. I talk back. Thumbs up the video before you leave. And I want to thank you so very much for taking the time out to watch my review. Now let me call you back so I can go and finish watching the rest of the episodes.